So at the LaGuardia and Wagner archives, which is actually separate from LaGuardia Community College, where I'm a librarian and where I think some of the faculty you met today teach. But the LaGuardia and Wagner archives has the archives of New York City mayors is one of their major holdings. And the head of the archives there wanted to start a project, it's a GLAM project, to make the contents of that collection more accessible and visible to the world. And that's in particular. Oh, thank you. And in particular, the Guardia and Wagner archives has received the archives of Mayor Ed Koch, and the New Yorkers who've been here in the 80s might remember his tenure here. So his papers and his the history of the New York City government from that era is what's contained in the archives. In particular, so basically, the head archivist wanted to find a way to specifically, he wanted to make the history of HIV/AIDS in New York City during that initial era more so that there would be some information there that's more that would really sort of highlight what happened more clearly. I mean, there's a definite need for that because that there's an entry on HIV/AIDS in New York City in the Encyclopedia of New York, right? But in Wikipedia there doesn't, not yet anyway. So this is one of the things that we started a project where a group of students would work on. Adding information from the archives in order to create an entry of this kind with a timeline and with links to relevant primary source documents. This is going to be, we're still working it out, but it started in this month and it will continue until June. We've got a group of 6 students right now, and I'd like to introduce Kimley, who is one of the students who is part of this project, and she's one of the Koch scholars in this special archives project. And I'd like, so thank you for coming. And Kimley is new to Wikipedia as well, and I'd like to ask her what was one of the reasons why she became interested in working on this project.
Thank you, Anne. So to answer these questions, I first think that being a Wikipedian is cool. And as a student, the first thing is that I got an assignment on a topic that I don't know. I would come to the Wikipedia to search for general information. But more of the students would be warned by the professors that don't take any information from Wikipedia and put it in there because it's not valid. So Anne introduced me about this project, and I was like, so if Wikipedia is not a valid source, what is the project about? So I kind of attracted to the project. And I just started the project and I learned that Wikipedia started to change. Like it's become more valid, like professors start to give credits to the Wikipedia and students can take information from there and contributed to their homeworks or papers. And the other thing is, I think as a New Yorkers, history of AIDS is very important. And if we don't put that on Wikipedia or somewhere, it might be forgotten. So that's why I'm interested in this.
Okay, thank you.